I present to you, Senor TFL. Welcome back, Tim Dillon. Oh, yeah. All the ladies, all the men, they love Tim Dillon. DJ, cut the music. Thank you. Good gracious, thanks, man. How are you?
Hola, Senor Michael. We're doing very good. Mucho gracias.
That's right. Well, muy bien to you too, sir. How is the hail gone?
Say again?
Is the weather, is it good now? Are we back?
Oh yeah, the weather, it's all right. It's still raining out a little bit, but we'll be all right.
Breeze, baby. Oh, look at that. Look, what are you drinking today? Water again? Or coffee?
Tea. You got some tea in the morning.
Woo! What kind of tea do you like, sir?
You got some green tea, whatever Mama Dillon makes. Mama Dillon.
How does this? That's a shame. We have to get you first order of business, sir, because something came in the mail today. It's not a middle finger, but I want it to be, okay, sir? Jake Naso, eat some crow, why don't you?
Oh.
How about him? How about him?
You know
10
what?
to 9. It was 12 to 21, but Naso went 9 of 19, which means it was 10 to 9 against Withers. So
you know what?
All I'll
say is, yeah, Naso did a good job. He did for the first time, like how many matchups? Yes, dude, great question about all that merch.
No, you were talking about Jake Naso. Shame on you. Talking about Jake Naso first.
Okay, well, let's lock back in here. So let's see. Yeah, no, Naso he finally beat Withers. You know, did his job. It's good to see from him. But you know, I mean, it's just like, you know, he knocked him off the board like once. You know, so you know, it's good for him. But yeah, no, it's Withers supremacy always. Withers supremacy always.
I like Withers, but man, he's part of the temperamental birds. And you need to go see a therapist. Apparently.
Sorry. I mean, their power play struggled. They're facing discipline issues. You know, honestly, I mean, falling 11 to 17 Saskatchewan's tough, but they do have back-to-back games. They have a doubleheader this week, so I expect them to make up those 2 losses and get back on the board.
We will,
because like I said earlier, this is the year for Halifax to win it all. If they don't, then they're going to be losing a lot of veteran stars, and I really think that, you know, if they can get rid of this discipline stuff early, like they've done last couple of years, you know, with fighting the stands, fan altercations, they get it out of their system early, then they're back on track. I think we'll be fine.
Just be careful with the fans, you know. There's a little bit of that. Yeah. Oh my.
Okay, well, it's the first or second time he's beaten him. Naso historically hasn't beaten Withers very much, if at all.
Not true.
So,
Montana Lacrosse League legend Jake Naso, by the way. Shout out all that Murph. Shout out.
Peterborough Lakers legend Jake Withers.
Good
Put
point.
some respect on Peterborough Lakers.
So, in the midst of Oshawa getting blasted by Ottawa, Mike Byrne went 19 of 34. Reed Kurtz won 14 of 32 for Ottawa. Kind of like good for Mike Byrne, but it's just another guy he played was kind of not great.
Yeah, I honestly didn't watch that game, to be honest. I do watch a lot of the games, but when there's like a defenseman versus a forward going up, like it's not that entertaining.
Paying attention. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like they have a journeyman face-off guy. Most face-off wins all time, but he beat
yes, he has. I've checked that. It is true.
Is that true?
The first time Withers got him, but the next few times it's been Naso. Just for the right. But no, go ahead.
Okay.
You're right.
This season or all time?
They've only played twice.
Was that including playoffs from last year? I'm talking about like the last couple of years.
I think, yeah.
Dang,
he's
okay.
4-2. Yeah, I'm telling you, Naso's he's got something. All right, we go to dogs. Oh, first of all, can we get a round of? We get to it round. Listen, the kids love Terrell Hammer-Jackson, and he scored a goal.
He scored a goal. Thank you.
He's been shooting enough. He better score a goal soon.
He's been playing a lot of O reps, and you know, I gotta say, Hammer's doing a good job, and that Pilato kid from Rutgers in Colorado, he's doing a good job too. Scored a goal there.
We'll get to him. We'll get to him, but I'm glad that Hammer Jackson actually scored because he got smacked.
Yes,
by Connor
yes.
Farrell.
Farrell versus Hammer has been a historically hard matchup for him. It's hard playing in that arena. You get in your head sometimes, but you know he always bounces back from that Buffalo game. I have full confidence in him, and you know every guy has a bad game once or twice season, and it looks like they're having a pretty good time against Saskatchewan. So I have no problem believing that Hammer and Naso will give us a good matchup. I think it'll be a pretty 50-50 matchup, and we'll see who comes out on top. I do think that this is a great opportunity for Hammer to get some more O reps because this is a team that's defense is very, you know, fast-paced on Saskatchewan's end, and I think that Hammer, you know, getting a couple shifts on offense is going to mess up the rotation. And he's really
the game against Saskatchewan?
Yeah, the game.
We ain't doing that yet. Wait a minute. What schedule am I on here?
Vegas for Saskatchewan for Friday.
Soon. We're recapping right now. We're rewinding. It's a good. You're right. He's playing more O reps, and the fact that he can do that is impressive because even like OTB, like the Withers fans, but the numbers never lie. I will say this, full disclosure: Jake Withers is a better box lacrosse player than Jake Naso, but in terms of face-offs, it goes to Naso.
Okay.
But I do agree. If it's one way, okay, go ahead.
Time out. Okay. You gotta understand this. Withers has been in this league for a long time. He's been face-off guy of the year more times than Jake Naso has been playing box. All right. Jake Withers is a Hall of Famer in the NLL when it comes to face-offs, Hall of Famer in Senior A with the Peterborough Lakers.
I got you. Yeah.
He's won indoor and outdoor championships.
Trust me, I agree. I know he's great.
The fact that Naso, yes, he's gotten him a couple times.
4 times in 6, but go ahead.
All time. Is that all time?
4-2, yes. It was 4-2 all time, yes.
I have full confidence in Withers. I'll back him 100%. I don't know how many years left he has in the league. He's older now. He's at the end of part of it. Like he's getting there. He's a little older. He just won Transition Player of the Year a couple years ago.
Married, yeah.
Yeah, and got married. So, you know, as soon as a player gets married, we do see a little bit of decline in their prowess on the field. But what I will say is I have full confidence in Withers. I have full confidence that we'll probably see him in a playoff matchup this year against Saskatchewan versus Halifax.
Halifax or first.
Withers of Naso is not close, but Naso is number right now.
I agree.
Yeah, okay, that's a good take. I agree there. That's a great
player
take.
Is Withers by him long, but Naso at the dot is what. Yeah, that's what I like.
Absolutely. But you know, every young guy gets their hack at the veteran, and I say it goes for everybody in this league. You know, but you know, unless we see Naso, you know, contributing more on the offensive end, I know it's a lot to ask for him doing 2 jobs, but you know, he is. How do I say this nicely? He's a pin in a very big bowling alley, to be honest. Okay. Naso,
I like that.
Naso does his job. He's winning against veterans. It's good. But
angry parents.
Yeah, they really do. But you know, I still am waiting for those veteran instincts to kick in for Naso. I mean, he's only 2 years in the league. But you know,
the box experience is he's gonna keep on doing. He'll be fine.
Yeah, I just want to see the guy just having more box IQ and subbing off the floor, being more cautious with the ball. You know, all these things.
What did I do wrong?
Yes.
No.
German suplex through the table.
How tall are you? You're like 6'3" in real life, right?
Yeah, baby.
Are you 6'3"?
6'2". I'm 6'2", yeah.
You know, so we're both 6'2", but I feel like I'm like the goalie body. He's like the
6'2", good 185.
Yeah, I'm like a good.
Get after it.
I'm a good. A little bit more than that. I'm gonna say. I'm not an athlete, so I don't list my credentials on the weight scale. All right, so you did mention Pilato. He went. Listen, Jeremy Thompson, and shout out to the broadcast team in Colorado. which is weird. I'm kidding. Andy Lindahl and the crew did mention Jeremy Thompson played a little bit better, which is weird. And like we said before, Pilato had not really played any face-off guys yet. And Jeremy Thompson had been dreadful to start this year. I don't like the Pilato only won 20. I like that he got a goal. Good for him. But 20-14 against Jeremy Thompson is not the best looking 2026, man.
Yeah, I mean, he's a positive win percentage for Pilato. You got to give him that.
Goalie body. I'm the goalie body.
Yeah.
Nick Rose over here.
But, I will say Pilato did his job, which is good. I would expect more of the guy. I mean, he's been in a PLL training camp roster for Baptiste for a couple of years now. He's from Rutgers. He's played some really good ACC ball.
Right.
Sorry, Big Ten ball. But no, I agree with you. We should expect more, but it's only his like second or third game. Gotta let him break the rest off, and that's where I said last week on the show, Jeremy Thompson's experience is going to shine through against these younger guys who don't know what they're doing. He's going to get them more with these counters. He's going to get the ball on the floor more, and he's going to have his wings set up in a better spot. Ultimately, I think he just had better wings than Pilato did. I mean, the Rochester wings are really solid. I mean, it's all you can ask for.
People get mad whenever you say wings, but it's your field instincts. I don't know what was it forwards, I guess.
Yeah, forwards, your runners or whatever. I think every faceoff guy, regardless,
we're going runners. Runners works.
Runners, but I think every faceoff guy who's transitioned from field to box or box to field has called them wings because it's just an easier thing to say.
Okay.
But yeah, people can have their pet peeves on that. I don't really care because they're not the one getting paid to do the job, and they're not the ones going out there.
Shout out to Pilato, though. Big shout out.
Yeah, shout out to Pilato. He did a good job. I'm proud of him.
Jeremy Thompson got credited with 2 caused turnovers and 2 blocked shots. That's more impressive than what he did at the faceoff thought.
Yeah, I like I'm saying, like you see guys like Withers and Hammer and Jeremy Thompson when they aren't winning faceoffs that day, they're making themselves useful on other ends of the floor.
Correct.
Contributing. So, and that's all you want for a faceoff guy. You're a lot of times.
Don't be the NLL does not want Fogos. They want face-off athletes.
Yeah, exactly. So I hear a lot of coaches, they'll say, be a lacrosse player first, then a face-off guy. It depends on the situation. Sometimes I would rather just have a Fogo just destroying guys on the dot, and then
that's what Naso does for crying out loud.
But then you got guys like Hammer Jackson, Withers, and Jeremy Thompson, who are actual box players, who Withers played high-level ball at Ohio State. Jeremy Thompson was an All-American at Syracuse. He played offense too. So
right.
And
it's kind of like NFL kickers. Like, I know kickers will never go there and tackle people, but kickers have always been just a specialist. And now it's like they've got to be better, like longer kicks, and like they're athletes growing up, which helps them.
I would have to say I wouldn't compare them to kickers because kickers go down on the kickoff and they'll tackle some guys. But I want to say they're the equivalent to a snapper, a long snapper, a center mince snapping the ball, because they do 2 jobs, right? They get you the ball, and then they got to put their hands up, they got to block, all right, and they're going on defense, they're going on offense.
I still feel like we're selling them short here. I feel like we're selling them short.
Yeah.
But, how about?
I think Jeremy Thompson is doing a great job keeping his paycheck right now. That's why I'm proud of him. He is giving Rochester.
Please be careful with saying that. Okay, before we get to your big news, I want to get to, because I know OTTCB talked about this, and I was going to talk about it too as well. We got to get to that Seals game, man. Trevor Baptiste. It's not just. I know he smoked the Nacio like a Cuban cigar. And by the way, the stats on that,
22 might be Cuban, honestly, too. I think it might be
22-9. My point is, and Nacio got his teeth. You're right, got his teeth knocked into by what's his name? What was his name? I'm getting it. I
know what you're talking about, though.
Somebody Eli not Gobrecht. Was it Gobrecht?
Was it Gash or Gobrecht?
It was Gobrecht. Yep. Not Gash. He didn't play. Good for you. So my point is with this, Baptiste has been great in this, but I mean, and Nacio, that's a bad look, man.
So I'll have to say, I said this last week on the show too. Historically, Nacio has not played well against Baptiste.
You did say that, didn't you?
I mean, you can look in indoor this year. Nacio played a little better against Baptiste, but Baptiste is just one of those guys it's always going to be in the win percentage 9 times out of 10.
Right.
And I will have to say, like, it looks like every faceoff guy is sort of like, tripping themselves up this week, or some of them really hitting their stride. I will have to say, like, Ignacio, like this game against Vancouver, this could be a big bounce back game for him if Max Adler isn't on his game. Like, if he's not in shape, if his hands aren't dialed, then it's gonna be an easy game for Ignacio. Team wise, I don't know who wins that game, to be honest. Vancouver versus Calgary.
We're
Probably
getting to that soon. You got to just stay on the game.
I'm just saying.
We're gonna get to that soon. Any parting shots for this final game?
But the OCTB makes a great point. Baptiste numbers, you don't talk about it because it's just a staple of Baptiste. He's always going to be up and high.
Well, by the time he got back, he's been awful the last couple of years. It might be injuries too, though.
Yeah, he has been injured. He's been dealing with injuries a lot this last. Well,
stop playing PLL and you'll be fine.
Yeah, but that's where he gets paid the most, man. He's getting paid $1 million every year almost.
Jake Williams would be like if Bobby Wagner also kicked field goals. That's pretty good.
I know, right?
Garen, God, keep it much. Garen says, if it's why Naso won't stick around. Oh, but we ain't doing that.
No. Bring that comment back up.
How dare you?
No, let me read this out. If it's why Naso won't stick around in this league long term.
Guys, he just started normal playing box.
Can't hold a roster spot for a Fogo. Baptiste has developed into a serviceable defender. Not great, but serviceable.
Yeah, Baptiste at his ripe age of 30. Give me a break.
Dude, he's right, because look, you know what?
It's true.
You know what? This is what I've been hearing. From anonymous sources, so I don't get in trouble. From anonymous sources.
Are you doing the Rock News now?
No. Different one.
Okay.
Anonymous sources.
Okay.
Nick Rowlett, Hammer Jackson, Joe Nardella, right? All these guys, they all have jobs because they can do 2 things.
Oh my God.
They can win a lot of faceoffs and they can go on defense, right?
Yeah.
Now, does Nick Rowlett get ISO'd every time and maybe get scored on? Yes, but he's getting better at defense, and he's reliable on the floor half the time, which is better than what we're seeing out of Naso. Okay, Naso literally cannot play defense. He's too tiny to play defense. Okay. Look at Hammer Jackson.
We know
Hammer Jackson. Hammer Jackson is tinier than Jake Naso, which is crazy to say.
He's been playing box his entire life. The two do not compare.
But
Jake Naso smacked around Jake Williams at the dot is hysterical.
It is, but here's the thing: the NLL has cut better faceoff guys because they can't play simple defense or set a pick on offense for their O guy and get off the floor. Okay, they have cut better faceoff guys. Honestly, the number one faceoff guy out of college, 2019, 2018. I forget his name, but he played at Towson. All right. He got drafted to the MLL and the NLL. He lasted half a season with the New York Riptide, and then he got cut.
Because he wasn't as good as Jake Naso.
He was better than Jake Naso. In college, he was. All I'm saying is I love the Jake Naso. I love that you love him. But here's the thing. He's right. He's right. If Jake Naso wants to have a job for next 3 to 4 or 5 years in this league,
he's got to keep beating Jake Williams.
He really needs to work on playing defense more, or learning how to play the offensive game and setting picks.
Sure.
And doing these things. Because that's what Hammer's doing. I mean, Hammer got cut from the team in Vancouver because he couldn't do that.
And he got smoked by Pharrell. All right, let's get to this now. We gave you 3-2 last week. You lost Withers. You lost Hammer Jackson, even though you did get a goal, and you lost Ignacio. You did get Pilato. And you said 60-40. That was actually pretty impressive. You went 1-3. Your record is 4-5. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's a tough week for the kid.
It was a bad.
You know, all the teams that I thought were gonna win lost, and all the faceoff guys that thought they were gonna win lost. It is what it is, man.
Let's get to this real quick because I know, and we're gonna try to set this up here a little bit. This is not your noticeas. It's something else. It can be one of your trust noticeas. You have some news from a source.
Yes, it is. It will be
about Toronto Rock player.
It will be about Tristan Sears. I have from a very verifiable anonymous source to keep everybody happy. Okay. TD Erlin is out for the season, most likely.
No, I don't love that. I'm just saying thank you for your news.
Yes, he's out for the season with a head injury, and I've heard that he can't recover from it, but he's choosing to sit out the season for long-term health reasons.
Okay.
And
Good.
And there's questionable, like if he's returning next year also, he might just stick to playing outdoor. That's all I know right now.
Okay. We'll leave the last part up in the air, but thank you for that, sir.
Well, that's the whole reason he's sitting out the rest of the season is to preserve his outdoor career because he just won Faceoff Guy of the Year there. That's what I heard.
So is that's one of them, right?
Yes.
We'll go ahead and get your tea. Whenever you're ready, we have two more Tres Dos Seals. Dos and tres. Come out. Dos. What is dos?
Levi Anderson is signed to Nike and STX Nike and STX are same brand family, but like Nike's just like the more specialized version. And this is the first time in a long time that STX and Nike have sponsored the NLL. And I might have mentioned this last week, but it's now super duper official that Levi Anderson, it will be helping roll out all these new STX box pads that will be coming out. You're going to see it going to be marketed this next couple months very heavily after the product test. But, Jordan Ardella, who's an STX athlete, he's going to be able to rock his gear more in the league. And hopefully we'll see other brands like Maverick follow suit where they can officially sponsor athletes. Because,
before we get to
Faceoff head, tell them to acquire the mold for Old Warrior Blade. You know what? I cannot comment on that at all. Hands are tied. I have no idea if anything like that is in the works. And even if I did, I wouldn't say anything.
Is CJ Curse? That's interesting.
Yeah, so CJ Curse is sponsored by Nike specifically. STX is just the parent company. But CJ Curse is a Nike athlete. He gets a Nike check. Will there be a shaft?
STX is what they're talking about, I think.
Yeah, I mean, STX will probably come out with like a reinforced side tie or fiber shaft or whatever. But
God, no, you are great with these names because I have no idea what we're talking about right now.
Yeah, but no, Nike, Nike has the Surge Elite shaft, which everybody really likes, and a lot of guys, Dyson Williams uses it. A lot of guys like the shaft.
Dyson with the, I respect it. Finally, your third headline, and then we'll get to the about time.
Third headline.
Do you have anything?
Max Adler in Vancouver. The whole reason that guy is there.
We know. Okay?
He is there because his main job, he works at ESPN. ESPN is giving him a job in California.
We know.
All right. He's the epitome of Vancouver. My prediction. This we'll come back to this in a couple months. My prediction, right? Max Adler will finish in the top 5 for face-off win percentages this year.
Woo! So starting now.
Okay. I think that Naso got his bell rung a little bit in San Diego. He was fighting.
I wonder how that happened.
I think Max Adler takes advantage of that and gives him a good 50-50 here. And I'm gonna love to tune in on Friday to see that match because I'm a big Max Adler fan. Okay, I like him lacrosse-wise, personally. I don't get into his personal life, but as a lacrosse player, I respect what he does. And
there's a few players I like on the field, not off the field.
Yeah, and he's a Nike athlete also. So we will be seeing another Nike athlete in the league, which they've brought up a couple times now.
Wait, what?
Yeah, like he's done like a whole Nike shoot, and he has his own Nike head. Yeah, Max Adler has his own Nike head.
Oh, I thought you said LeBron. What if, speaking of Nike, what if like LeBron James gets in there and like does some little lacrosse? Then we're like to the moon we go, right?
I believe recently, maybe a couple weeks ago, a Denver Broncos player was wearing a Denver Outlaws shirt when.
That's cool.
Yeah. So there is people doing that.
That's like me wearing a Toronto Rock shirt. To be fair, though.
Yeah, but you got Pat Spencer's teammates in the NBA, in Golden State Warriors, wearing his old Loyola college stuff. It's pretty cool. Like lacrosse is.
That's brutal. This is brutal.
This guy loading or
not? Yeah, show him the jersey. Hold on, wait a minute. Let's do
Guy's loading. I have a lot of respect for him.
Thank you, shaking like a Tim Dillon.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So
that.
I have a lot of respect for the Nike gear because it's
You have to.
good.
It's Nike.
I mean, they make good product. The last Faceoff hit they made was pretty bad, but the new one that they have coming out, the CEO 4, unreleased, is looking pretty sharp. But no, I'm loading out of the way. I work for those guys. The boys hook me up.
Love that.
You know, they take care of me. I do as much work as I can for them, and you know, they have the best defensive shafts in the market, the best offensive shafts in the market. They have the best heads in the market. They're the best mesh in the market. I mean, they have everything. I mean, what company can you say that is the official shaft sponsor of the league, right? And everybody from signed players to unsigned players use the shafts. Everybody does. It means everywhere. You can't look at it. You can't go on a single NLL broadcast and not see loading.
Real quick here, before we get to your predictions, if you will. I was gonna ask. I forgot. What is wrong with me, man? What is wrong with me? I was gonna ask you something, and I forgot. Oh well, who cares? Who cares? I'm sorry. Oh, you're Tonka. You're Tonka.
So
you say it's chipped off. Have you heard anything about that?
Yo, my Tonka's in good hands. It's in LA. It's getting strung up by one of my guys. It's just a little delay. That's it. Really good box.
By loading. He's saying yeah, he likes them.
Nice, thanks. Appreciate that.
Hot dog shaft is cool.
Yeah, it is cool. It is really cool. I personally don't rock the hot dog shaft. Yeah, loading tendy. Yeah, loading tendy.
We need one.
Christian, I don't know if you saw on Christian Del Bianco's Instagram story maybe a week ago, he posted that he was using the tendy for some practice, for some warm-ups. You know, it's in his rotation of sticks. But he did say in a podcast that if we gave him enough money, we see how his contract ends up maybe. You know, we'll get him on that contract, you know. But if not,
give him like per DM, he'll be fine.
Yeah, but you know, Gate's looking to cash in a lot of guys right now too, so you gotta be careful. Gate and Warrior. I know Warrior's coming out with a new head too. So,
all right, so time for your predictions, and there's a lot of games. Tim Dillon, you can either look really good next week or really stupid.
All right.
So we have Halifax at Ottawa.
No, I gotta go with my guy Jake.
How much though?
Give me a 68% night from Jake.
What? They have no face-off guy.
Ottawa?
Yeah,
Ottawa had the face-off guy.
It was Reed Kurtz last week.
Is there
Reed Kurtz gets 32% against Jake Withers? You're on drugs.
Is their normal guy out?
Remember, Thornberry did not play because remember you watched a defender play.
Yeah,
he didn't play. So
I know that, but Thornberg is out.
He didn't play last. Okay, here's my point. If Withers plays Thornberry, you'll say 68, right?
Yeah,
but if he plays whoever else,
if he's playing nobody, if he's playing like a random, give me like a 95% night, maybe a goal.
Okay, so we'll say 68 or 95. Okay, that's fair. I'm making sure we're good there. Yeah. Next up, Rochester, Jeremy T. against the Wings in Rowlett, I believe.
Yeah, Rowlett's gonna dominate that matchup. He's gonna dominate that match.
How much we looking here?
We're looking
70?
I don't know. Like dominate.
No.
Here's the thing. When I say Rowlett's gonna dominate, he's like a 55, 60% guy. Like he's good, right? Depending on a certain night. Jeremy Thompson, though, this is where once again, like his experience is gonna come into play. I think he's gonna give Rowlett a little bit of trouble. So let me see Rowlett 68%, 65%. But I wouldn't be surprised if Jeremy Thompson creeps up in that game.
I'll say 65, but as long as it's not like 50, I think you'll be good there.
Yeah, but you know, this is
I agree with Kai.
Jeremy can do that.
I agree with Kai.
Yeah.
All right, Jack. What about Nick though?
Vancouver, Calgary.
Vancouver at Calgary. Ignacio Adler. This is crazy.
Now,
wait, is it Adler? I guess he is playing this thing. I don't know.
Now, this is going to be a long trip flight-wise. Like, if I was face-off guy flying from the Bay or flying from Vancouver all the way out.
It might not be Adler, but if it is Adler, who is it?
If it is Adler, it's 50-50.
Okay.
So I have no resource material for Adler. He hasn't played in the league for 2.5, 3 years almost. So I honestly can't tell if the guy is going to be just like Phillip Rivers, some crazy
that was bad.
magic. But I don't know. I'm going to say 50-50. Nasia didn't perform that well. He meant coming out of the Vengeance, playing in his hometown, home arena.
Oh, Kai said that's my point. Jeremy Thompson's so bad, a deep pull like Jack Rowlett would even beat Jeremy Thompson, not just Nick. Okay, I get that now. That's fair. So we're saying 50.
Jeremy Thompson is prime with someone to deal with, right? Jeremy Thompson is prime, dude. That was somebody else.
Right. So it's 50-50 with Adler. If not, then we'll just rest in peace to Vancouver. Yeah. Next up, we're gonna do Naso against. Oh my goodness! Now, last week you did say you predicted it would be 60% Hammer Jackson. Are you sticking with that after what you've seen with Naso now?
After what I've seen, 50-50. I honestly can't tell. I don't think Hammer and Naso have really gone up against each other that often. Maybe once.
Right.
So I honestly don't know. We'll see.
You know what? Because I still think it's like 60% Naso. Because you went down to 50-50, I respect that. I have to give you credit for that one. You're welcome, sir. All right. The Rock at the Seals. I mean, I don't even know if this one matters too much.
Do we ever even say anything? I mean, it's just like chalk it up to 100 for Baptiste. Chalk it up for 100. I don't care.
We're gonna see. Let's say this. How many do you think The Rock will win? Just no. Are you predicting?
Baptiste has had 2 to 3 perfect games in his career in NLL.
I don't know if this. You want to go this, because if they get one, I'm going to chalk this up as a loss for you.
Okay, let's just say this. Let's say, well, put me down for like 90%. But if he hits 100, listen,
you want credit.
If he hits 100, I want credit for that. All right.
But I'm asking you this though.
What other team on the schedule? What other team on the schedule besides Oshawa, what other team on the schedule besides Ottawa does he have a chance of going 100%? This is a team he could do it against.
Oh, that's funny. This is funny.
We're first say so.
If Naso plays Montana, that'd be great.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be good for him.
Though, how many just chalk it up? Let's say there's like 30. Let's say there's 25 face-offs to be won. How many does The Rock win against Baptiste at all?
What's the score? If it's 25 face-offs, what's the score?
I don't know. But let's just pretend there's 25 face-offs. How many do they win?
I think San Diego wins all 25, to be honest. If it stays in that low amount, like if it's a low scoring game, Baptiste wins everything. Right? But if it gets up in like the 30s and 40s, he's gonna get tired. He might give up 1 or 2.
That's funny.
You know.
All right. I don't know what the prediction was there. We'll take it.
90. Give me like 90% Baptiste. If he gets 100%, I want the credit for that. And I want you to wear a tank top on the next show. Right?
No way. If Naso gets close to 50-50, I might consider the tank top. Good lordy, man. All right. We're going to do next game for Rochester. Buffalo got Farrell against
Farrell. Here's the thing with Farrell. I think this is the one game Jeremy Thompson looks good. Okay. I think we'll see. I mean, he did blow out. He did do very well. He didn't blow out Hammer, but he did do a good job against Hammer. I will say this. Thompson is a very fundamental face-off guy when it comes to playing somebody like Farrell. I will have to say that it's going to be Farrell win. It's probably going to be 70% Farrell. Okay. But we are going to see Jeremy come up with some really decisive ground balls in this game. And I believe this is the one game we're looking at right now, especially after a close win against Vegas. A close win.
Yeah, yeah.
I think Rochester might beat Buffalo.
Woo! You want to call it? Are you going to – will that be on your pick'em? Because you need some help there.
I know, dude. It's mad. The halfbacks do me dirty back-to-back weeks. It's crazy. But I'll take that. Yeah, put it down for my pick'em. Rochester, they're playing at home against Buffalo. Buffalo just came off a very close win. I think Rochester might get
Even if Rochester on back-to-back, you think they put more stock in the Buffalo game?
Oh, 100%. That's the game to do it. That's the game to do it.
All right. That's tough.
Also, Rochester is playing in Philadelphia. It's not a very far bus ride or flight for them. But, Buffalo is playing I think they're only playing one game this week.
They are. That's why I'm scared for you.
No, I think the long wait will probably do them worse, to be honest. Honestly, yeah.
All right, so let's now get to this one. We got Withers again against Mike Byrne, I believe. Do you think Withers gets a lot here?
Chalk it up. Withers win 70%. Chalk it up. Chalk it up.
Palato and would it be Phoenix this time for Georgia?
Yeah, I say the kid gets a good 70%, 68, somewhere around there. I wouldn't shoot for a very high number because Georgia's defense and Georgia's runners, they'll do a good job of seeing he's a little inexperienced, and they'll probably try and run him through the side. So I think he'll do good, 68, 70%, right around there.
So that goes down for Pilato, right?
Yeah, for Pilato.
I don't mind that.
I really think Georgia has a shot at making playoffs this year, only if they get a face-off guy and trade for an offensive player that last name isn't Thompson. All right, I love what they're doing, but Thompson putting up one goal, like
he's got 2 this year, I think now, but it's not good.
Dude, Jeremy and Lyle and Miles, go to trio. Miles Thompson, if you're listening.
You know what?
If Miles Thompson, if you're listening to this right now, all right, and Lyle Thompson, if you're listening to this right now, Miles is the cousin. Listen, I love y'all. Dude, Lyle, I'm hungry. I am biting at the bit for some between the legs, for some dangles, for some freaking pump fakes. All right. I am biting at the bit, man. I want to see some goals. Right? I don't want to see none of these 5-2 games. All right. In the third period. I'm tired of this. All right. You have the arguably, you could say you have one of the best goaltenders in the league behind you, backing up. You can make crazy errors on offense and your defense will back you up. Dude, take the shots. Feed him the ball. I mean, you're there. Just please click. Click. I want to see it. Just click and make it happen, man.
And what team is that for again?
Georgia. Freaking Georgia. Dude, does Georgia pull in fans, by the way? Do they? What's their
time right now? That's
do they actually pull in fans?
The they had 4,800 last week. Well, the game they played against what was that? I don't know why I just forgot that. They played Oshawa.
You want to hear something crazy? Panther City Lacrosse, all right?
Oh my God!
Playing Texas, right? Do you know that I heard this story? I heard this story from some other podcast or something. I don't remember where. But dude, you know that there's a bar 15 minutes from Fort Worth, Texas, where they played, right? In Dickies Arena. Did you know that the bar, didn't even know that they had a professional team right down the road? Like, that's how bad the team marketed. Like, dude, if they actually marketed it to people from Texas, people would eat that up, but they never marketed it once.
Yep.
Right? Why did they call it Panther City? Should you call it called Fort Worth Fort Worth Lacrosse Club? Like, it should just have the name of the place you're at. Like San Diego Seals, Rochester Nighthawks, Buffalo Bandits. They all have the name in them, right? But like Fort Worth, and then Panther City. Like, oh yeah, Panther City. Like, what's that? Panther City? Freaking something like Kendrick Lamar album. Like, what are we doing right now? All right, what is this?
Kendrick Lamar album. Jeez, man. I have to admit, this was some of your best work today. We appreciate you, Tim Dillon. Oh my goodness.
Edmonton Swarm. Yo, Minnesota Swarm. What you know about Minnesota? I had a coach who played in that older Minnesota arena. And it was like a tiny, tiny, tiny arena. And the only The only reason why they didn't play again in Minnesota is because they forgot to renew the lease on the arena. And the lease.
There's more than that. I've heard a lot more dirt on that one.
Oh yeah, but
I've heard that Minnesota. I'll just leave that alone for this podcast. But I'll tell you that off air how fun that is.
But bring back the Anaheim Storm, right? That's a great dude. Casey Powell was on that team.
Woo.
Like Mikey Powell, like dude, those guys were electric. Freaking Boston Blazers. I have the jersey on my Insta. Everybody's seen that. Dude, freaking the Chicago Shamrock, dude. We were missing out on Midwest Lacrosse. You had the Chicago. We had the Chicago Machine, MLL Dynasty, the Chicago
Machine
Shamrock. Dude, we had the Columbus Land Sharks. That's one of the like OG teams in the early 2000s. The Columbus Land Sharks. That's a crazy like.
So
bring back the San Jose Stealth or the Portland, definitely Anaheim Ducks. Yeah, they could. You want to know?
Are there bugs in Edmonton?
Okay, you know the head coach for the Seals?
Patrick Merrill.
Okay, his brother Brody Merrill. You know where he first started playing?
Where?
His first NLL team.
Where?
The Portland Lumberjacks.
Lumberjacks. That's right.
Okay, but you know who owned that team? It was a girl. A girl owned that team. And that girl, now let me tell you, that girl owned that team for 3-4 years. That team made the playoffs every year and won the conference championship. That lady ran that organization better with the worst amount of resources possible than the Bandits ran the organization during the 2010s. Then the Wings ran the organization when they came back because they've ruined their logo, they've ruined the color scheme, and they've ruined everything.
All right.
Okay. Same thing with the Rush. The Rush ruining the bright green. I can attest to this. I've heard from players on that team. They hate the shorts. They hate that the all green. You got to break it up with some color. Put some black shorts on.
Have you seen the Oshawa Firewolves thing they're doing this weekend?
I have not seen that.
The green.
Oh, stop the green, guys. Okay. The Chicago Shamrocks did good with the green. Everybody else sucks at it. All right. You know what I think? Just bring back the Edmonton Rush uniforms. Just bring it back. The black and the silver. Everybody liked those. This new Bison logo that they've had for 2 years. I mean, now, hey, if it gets them to the championship and conference championship every year, keep it. All right. But dude,
I can share this for you. I can share the screen here. Then we have to let you go here, but this should work. There you go. Oh, where's it at?
Dude, I saw that. I thought that was for like a club team. That looks sexy, man. I like that, man. That's sharp. Dude. I'll buy one of those. Those things look sharp. I mean, they are sort of ripping off the Victoria Shamrocks in that, like the Victoria Shamrocks.
Oh,
that's their uniform, like almost like identically.
Oh, fact checked again.
4-12 playoffs in 07. Dude,
fact
checked
again.
Y'all are on me today. Pull up the Wikipedia page. Dude, okay. I missed 1 year. My bad. Sorry. But I know there's a streak of years where they like hit playoffs every year almost. Okay. My bad. I missed it. Was it even under the same ownership? That's what that question should be. Was it under the same ownership when that happened?
I'm sure you said it was. All right. I just want to let you know. Gracias, hasta mañana, man.
Awesome, Mayana. All right, everybody. Have a great rest of the week. All right. It was great seeing everybody out here. Kyle chirping me as always. All these teams play well and they're all healthy and safe. All right. I'll see you all next week. All right.
Thank you, sir. Make sure you can see them. Oh my goodness. Oh, that segment every week, man, kills me. Just absolutely destroys me.